Hey YouTube, welcome to my first video on Make It Today. Just like most of you are quarantined at home, looking at different information, some propaganda, and just fake news period. But what I mostly want to talk about is how this virus will affect black people, because this virus is not just a disease, a virus that gets you sick. This is economic virus. Most of the things you see today, a year from now, won't probably be here. Like Nike, all the various clothes, Gucci, European based design that most of you black people like to wear. Jewelry, all that. Most of that stuff will be either harder to get or won't be here anymore, or be replaced by other other top brands, you may say. The reason why I say so, because it's like a whole reset, believe it or not. Don't take my word for it. You can look at multiple videos and see for yourself. Not even videos, just make some correlation with things. This is a big reset, and this is a very point in time we're going in that we never before went through in history. I mean, it's similar to Spanish flu back in 1915, 1916. But this hits differently. This is a lot more different. This is more wilder than 9/11, which I don't really remember like that. But, well, around this, like, as you can say, I mean, you can say 9/11 for our generation. But this is far more different. The thing we are witnessing now, never before happened in history. The only reason I'm saying this is because the economy. The world economy, the way it is right now. That's the reason why. Now, things will change drastically. Things will change drastically. Probably for the worse, probably for the good, but mostly it's just going to change. I'm not saying it would be more destructive, but things will be different to the point where black people will get hit harder than any other group of people in America. The reason I say that, because we are labeled as second-class citizens. I mean, you don't have to agree with me if you want, but look at history and look at now. Things haven't much changed. And the reason why I say we're second-class citizens is because there's three classes of people in America. Top class, middle class, and low class, right? So what you think gonna happen during this recession, during this time, after this quarantine, during this lockdown? What you think gonna happen? The middle class will get ate up by the low class, by the lower income households. That means there will be more poor people. But at the same time, there's opportunities to where you won't make money the same way you make money. You won't make money. How can I put it? The things that you sought after hardest in life, you won't be looking for that no more. So the money will change hands, rather than there will be more poor people. I mean, it would be a lot more poor people, of course, mostly black, because we not financially, our community, which is mostly the hoods make up of all black people, mostly black people, but we are not financially stable as a group of people. We wasn't working on towards nothing. We wasn't made no big trade deals with any major international countries as just a group of black people. I mean, of course, we gonna get hit hard. We are the lowest. We are statistically the most. We have the most low income family of people in America. Black people, yes, we have the lowest income. We earn the lowest income. I mean, this might be news to some people, but most black people already know this. I'm just saying, as the individual, it's different. But in general, I'm not talking about the individual. You can have the most money in the world and be black. You can have probably more money than, you could be the top 1%. But I'm saying as in general. That means most likely when you have kids, your kids have kids, you won't be able to keep that money, because it's, in general, black people don't possess wealth. So in America, you'll probably 2 generations, they will lose all their money because they don't know how to generate. it's a bigger percentage of that happening based on if you're white or Asian living in America. But yeah, what I'm most likely want to talk about is how this is going to affect black people. Yeah, this it won't. I say we're used to, how can you say, we're used to disappointment as people. We're used to change as a people. But this time, we need to adapt to the times. We need to, during this quarantine phase, I mean, all Americans doing this as we speak, but I'm urging us as a black people, because there's never urgency as a people. This is the moment where you need to sit down and figure this out. Why you quarantine at home, bored, alone? So after this is over, because this will be over. It's just the beginning. This will be over. And when this get over, you can hit the ground running. Now, why do I say we need to sit down and plan for? Because like I just said, this is a major reset on almost everything in the world. Not just America, the whole world. Different people would be doing trade deals with different other countries. Africa, I predict, would probably be the #1 power in the next 7 years from now. If you know anything about markets and economics, the economy is similar to China in the 1980s. And then you know what happened in China after the 1980s. They slowly became economically and financially stable going into the 2000s. So I can say they had a big break during 2008 or 2007 when we were going through the recession, I'll say. Now this time, this is going to be a big change of scenery. Big change of scenery. This is not just American recession. This is basically like a whole world recession. You will see other people doing things you probably never even thought of in your whole life. You would hear about things like during this quarantine. I heard some pretty crazy things like Bill Gates resigning from his board. That's crazy. Bill Gates. And during this quarantine, 5G towers has been set up all around Chicago, I believe, and some other places, various places. But yeah, the world is still moving, but the thing about it, it's not moving normally anymore. You're seeing people do it behind our backs. Now, you're seeing more people get arrested for pedophilia with some of the celebrities. So this is not this, it's almost seems it was planned, if I can say that. China, I mean, if you just look at all the facts, I'm going to save that for another video. But but I do want to talk about how this will affect black people the most. How? I mean, you don't have to believe me. I'm just saying, in general, this will affect black people the most. We walking on a thin line. This virus got black people walking a thin line of greatness and destruction. Now, with this, you may say, the reason I say we walk on a path of destruction, because most of our black leaders warned us from this, like Malcolm X. We need to be as a people come close together. So many of them spoke of time like this, like Marcus Garvey. A time will come like this, like Marcus Garvey. I mean, Martin Luther King, no matter how you feel about him, he did some cool stuff. But I mean, without him, then we probably still be living our own communities, prospering. But it is what it is. But he done some good, and he recognized that he did a bad thing at the end of his life. But like who else? Ivan Van Sertima, John Henry Clark, Francis Cress Wilson, and especially Dick Gregory. They've been warning us about this time that is coming out, and what it's gonna lead to if we don't come together as people. After this, you will see a lot of black people be left behind because they can't adapt to the new era that is coming right now as we speak. This is going to be more technology-based era. We are not going to be, how can you say, going to, the big thing is probably not going to be like, how artists go on, celebrities go on tours and perform, and millions of people be there, billions. I mean, it seems like billions, but it's not gonna be like that no more. Everything gonna be like technology based. Most people will be home after all this is blown over. I'm urging black people, after this, find a recession-proof job. You don't want to be working brick-and-mortar jobs your whole life, because this will be the end of us. We can't be doing it. Try to find a recession-proof job and build from there, and try to connect internationally with other black people, because that's going to be the difference. Other black people around the world will be competing with us now. Because as you know, black people, we are like the top of the echelon when it comes to like black in like the whole world. I'm not saying it just to be like, yeah, we better, because by far we are not better than nobody. It's just we have the opportunities that other black people don't have. So we are kind of like how other black people across the world want to interact with us in a certain way or do the things we do. But non-black people love hip-hop so much, or they dress like us, something like that. Now, we have to work with other black people across the world, because that's going to be the difference. That's going to be our saving. That's going to be our that's how we will connect with internationally other people across the world. Open up possibilities past America. Think long ahead. Don't think, I'm gonna get this job, I'm gonna get this job at FedEx, it pays like $18, $20 an hour now. Don't think like that. Well, get that job, save that money, and let the money build up, and do something with it that will stop you from working brick and mortar jobs. Now, what I say, in my opinion, visit, Africa or something, like at least once, because after all this blow, ticket price is still gonna be low. Visit Africa or whatever, and just see how it is, and then it just shows how people have been lying to you the whole time about how Africa is. But I'm gonna say that if this video is received good by people, I'll probably make a video about Africa or whatever, and how the future is based on Africa, and how it relate to China, and China relate to Akira, the anime movie, and how that was a mortar for them. But I got a lot more to say, guys, and just make sure to like and subscribe and whatever. Just give me some feedback, whatever, because if this received good, I'll make some more videos. Thank you, have a good day, and like, subscribe once again.